This is a quick whistle-stop tour of the IPO model. As I said, it's a simplified version of the Porter's value chain. So IPO stands for inputs, processes, and outputs. Inputs are what goes into your product. What are the kind of raw materials, or what things do you need so that you can actually make your product? Process, how do you build your product, or what do you actually go through to create your product? So even if you're a service, or even though I'm talking about products, I might mean services, what do you do? So in education, the process might be the lectures that we go through. And then outputs are what you actually produce. So what's the end product? What's the, as we call it in project management terms, what's the deliverable? What things do you create at the end of it? So if we look at that for internationalization, when we're looking at how to internationalize our IPO model, we might look at inputs. Where do we source from? Where's the best place to source these particular inputs from? So we know China creates a lot of cheap exports. So is that a good place? Or do you need certain tolerances that can only be available in certain other countries? Processing. What bits can you outsource? So you can look at what bits, there's a processing matrix on another video, and you can look at, what part of your organization could you actually outsource to another firm? So it's still part of what you do, but is it key and core to what you do? Now when you're looking at IPO for internationalization, you might look, where can you actually sell internationally? Where else would be a good market for you to, sell your new product or your new service that you've developed? So IPO is very simply input, process, output. And then we're looking at it for internationalization. Have a look at the three different areas. So how can you source input? How can you outsource your processes? And then where else could you sell your outputs?